What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike.
And I'm John, and we're the DIY Topic Guys.
On this channel, we give you guys an inside look at the hottest trending topics making the most noise around the world today. Our style is 3 topics, 3 minutes each. That way you can get the most out of it and get in and out as quickly as possible. Today's topics, we're going to be talking about Will Smith being in the worst shape of his life due to COVID. Also, we're going to be talking about Biden raising the refugee cap. And we're also going to be talking about the COVID spike out in India. So if you guys are new here, make sure you guys subscribe down below, like, comment, interact with us, keep the conversations going down below. And also make sure you guys have your post notifications on. Let's hop into this. Alright. Will Smith being human. Will Smith being in the worst shape of his life due to COVID, I have to assume.
Yeah, he certainly doesn't look like 90% of the action movies he's ever been in anymore.
Yeah, that guy has been the peak physical performance of what a person should look like ever since I've seen him back from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air days. Always in Bad Boys, you guys, you remember that Bad Boys
Dude,
scene?
I Am Legend, bro. When he's in I Am Legend, he's fucking getting juiced, like doing all. That's why I wore the tank, DIY tank, for him, because he can't wear tank tops anymore.
Not right now.
Not without busting out the sides.
So, not just Will Smith in general, I want to talk about the world. You guys might know the freshman 15, you go off to college, you gain 15 pounds from drinking, eating, whatever. Let's call it the quarantine 50.
Yeah, 5-0, not 1-5.
Has this
Really
affected
bad.
you?
The opposite swing. So maybe initially, like, 'cause it's been so long now. Like, man, these 2 weeks that we've been locked down have been so long. The first, like, couple months, we lost a Europe trip. We were supposed to go on a guy's trip to go to Europe, so I was getting in shape to that, and then, like, a couple months after that, went downhill, gained some weight, then swung back the other way, now bulking back up in a good way. So it's like, you know, more body pounds, more muscle mass, so it's, you know, less fat.
Yeah.
Less fat, not 50 pounds of fat like most of America is throwing on.
Maybe not 50, but I'm definitely up there.
Don't get me wrong, I got some chunks here. I'm definitely not my old self, but it's not 50. Like, and you see the way, well, I mean, everyone just Uber Eats and everything now. No one even gets up to get food anymore. Like, you don't even have to get in your car anymore. Like, that was at least the only exercise a lot of these people got, was like getting into the car to get into the McDonald's drive-thru and then reach out the window. Now, you don't even need that. You don't even have to talk to anybody. You don't have to open your mouth, except for just shove the food and guzzle the soda.
I don't know what that
I don't know what that is. It agrees. Whatever that mystery noise was, it agrees with me that America has gotten bad because of COVID.
Yes, absolutely, 100%. Yeah, I definitely gained, I want to say, 30 pounds, something like that. Put it back down to probably about 10, and then gained it all back relatively recently. But it's definitely difficult because you got cakes, you got cookies, you don't have necessarily a routine anymore.
Yeah, that's a big part of it. No routine's a lot for a lot of people. Like, even just like oral hygiene for a lot of people, like, without them having to go out and like get up and like talk to people, they're like, I don't need to brush my teeth today. Like,
Yeah,
it's gross, but like, I get it.
People don't shower anymore.
Yeah, no shower. Like, yeah, I'm the only one here, so I'm gonna smell. Like, I don't need to walk down the hall to the copier anymore, so I don't even get that exercise. Like, do you know what I mean? It's really bad. It's really bad.
Shifting gears completely to Biden's camp or administration increasing the refugee cap from 15,000 to 62.5 thousand.
I left my sign at home, but it says all Mexicans welcome. That's what it's supposed to say. Like, we can't just let everybody in.
We need a new sign.
Yeah, that was old already. That's crazy. It doesn't fit the times.
It's a world that we live in that they're not immigrants, they're not illegals anymore. Now they are refugees, and I feel like it's just a nomenclature of just saying,
Yeah.
I'm not an illegal immigrant. I was fleeing my country. I was fleeing Syria. I was fleeing wherever.
Are they? It's okay. Like, it's not Cuba. Like, Fidel's not like murdering the people. You know what I mean? You're not running from Cuba here to be. I need refuge. Like, what do you need refuge from? Mexico is beautiful. Sorry that you're poor. I don't know what to tell you.
Let me hit you with this real quick. So, there were people that were upset at the Biden administration because people, refugees, had to cancel or change their flights because he failed to act on lifting the cap.
Oh, God forbid the entire country didn't bow down for you, sir, to come to our country and take over. Like, what are you talking about? That's insane. That's like, well, it's already getting crazy. That's like when we go to other countries, like, I don't go there. Well, if I could have gone to other countries, this is pre all this bullshit. I don't go there and expect them to speak English to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I learn the language, I adapt to their culture and their country. I don't make that country bow down to my every will.
But let me ask you this. You are a refugee trying to flee a country. When I think of that, I think of I need to basically swim across the Atlantic. I need to take a raft from Cuba up to Miami.
Fleeing. Like, from life, like, for your life. That's what fleeing
These
is.
people had flights.
Yeah, plane tickets.
They had
whatever.
plane tickets. Like,
wait, so you have a passport, so you can come here. So like, just do it that way. Like, I don't know why you like waiting to get refuge. Like, if you have a passport because you have a flight here, so what? Just don't leave.
come.
Just don't leave. Like 95% of you guys do anyway. I don't know. I don't understand. This is literally just like you said. It's nomenclature. It's nonsensical bullshit because it's just it's a PC way of saying legal immigration. They're refugees. Like, I don't know who the president of Mexico is, but I'm 100% certain he's not killing all his people. Like, there's, like, if you need to seek refuge from somewhere, it's because that place is dangerous and bad and, like, you know, it's not safe. I don't see that in Mexico.
there's a quote that I want to read from Krish O'Mara, President and Chief Executive of something Immigration and Refugee Service. Doesn't really matter, I don't care. But today we took a critical step in reversing the terrible imprint of the Trump administration and a global humanitarian leadership. All we do is just blame Trump.
Yeah. The guy isn't even here anymore.
India, COVID spike, topic number 3. Have you seen the population of the streets of all of
Like
India?
any city in there, Mumbai, whatever, and name another Dubai or whatever.
Dubai.
Yeah, Dubai's a little different, but you know, I almost said Dubai. But yeah, no, it's like air quality wise, it's like almost as bad as China, and like China puts billboards with fake suns, so people, because like there's not enough light that comes through, like, so like it's bad. It's really bad. There's too many people.
Yeah. So when the place starts to reopen and everyone is packed together, and the CDC guidelines, I don't know if CDC is a global powerhouse where they take our word for it or whatever, but you physically cannot be 6 feet apart. And I don't personally think that 6 feet actually does anything.
Well, it doesn't.
Anyway.
MIT just came out with a study saying it doesn't matter.
Yes, that is a totally different thing. But as long as you are a politician who goes back and forth on your word 8,000 times, then science and education no longer matters. But how's India dealing with the crisis right now?
Not well. Not well at all. I mean, it depends on your opinion of what well is. I mean, if you consider keeping the crematoriums open 24 hours a day, just burning bodies 24/7, good. Maybe that's why it's so polluted in the air there, just body dust. And like, so there's something like 400,000 new cases a day or something. It's
400,000
new cases a day. Yeah, it's kind of absurd. Like, really think about that for a minute. Like, that's a lot of cases just in general, a lot of anything in general. But like, they're so overpopulated and jammed in together anyway. And I don't mean this in a bad way, but like, they're dirty as fuck over there. It's so dirty. Like, it's not good conditions. Like, where does most disease come from? Filth. Like, it's not rocket science. Like, they've had Ayurvedic medicine for thousands of years. I'm sure none of them are kosher with what this is going on. Like,
yeah, there's a world of disease, and then there's world of disease that's more or less brought on because no one can take care of themselves. And I guess we living in America, we're the stuck-up Americans, whatever.
Yeah.
We're better than everyone, I know.
I mean,
whatever.
We get it.
But
It's tough to be number one.
we we have a mentality where we live where it's like we can separate, we're clean, we have plumbing, we have irrigation, all that stuff. And I understand that other parts of the world don't have that. But when you have 1 billion plus people living there, I have to assume that you have irrigation.
Oh,
you
they
plumbing and
have
all
like
that
sewers
stuff.
and stuff, but they're like open, like in the streets. Like there's the shit. Like, that's the shit I took earlier, like floating by. Like, it really is that bad.
How do you live like that?
I'm pretty sure India has like a class system and stuff. So like, there's lower people, like lower beyond socioeconomic. Like, they're lesser people. Like, according to them. Like, do you know? Like, they're They're not like, so there's classes of citizens, like, so like it's already broken. It's a broken system to start.
And COVID is wreaking havoc.
Well, that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. Just to recap with you, we talked about Will Smith and his COVID 50 and some other COVID stuff. We talked about Biden and his refugee cap cranking it up fivefold. And also we're talking about India and how their COVID spike is just completely ludicrous, out of control. Thanks a lot for checking us out. Like I said, please make sure you subscribe, comment, post, like everything down below. Make sure you keep up the conversation with us. If you want to hear about some new things, some new topics that you want to talk about, let us know in the comments. We will definitely try to reach back out to you and kind of get things going from there. That's really about it. So we'll see you next episode.
We are DIY Topic Guys, your go-to place to be super smart and in the know.
Yeah.